Dr. Thompson, I know we're not that close, but may I ask a favor of you?
Sure, of course.
Both Allie and myself are working late tonight. Normally it's not a big deal. Quentin is mostly self-sufficient, but it's the third night in a row.
Say no more. He can come over and have dinner with us. I'm sure the girls will be thrilled.
It's not too much trouble?
No trouble at all. Just come by when you're finished.
From what I hear, that rogue scent of Libertalia, real menace. That is back.
More than I expected from a man of my age. You're sticking to the regimen we agreed upon? Yes. Interesting. There are many more of these questions. I see. Any additional questions? Not that I've noticed. I feel quite well. I see. How's your energy level? Feeling any fatigue? No more of that.
The Institute is my life. I hope it'll be yours too.
Sticking to the regimen we agreed upon? Yes, Doctor. I'm taking all my little pills. And you've been getting extra rest? Are there many more of these questions? Okay. Any additional...
I have a variety of items that should prove useful in your surface missions.
I see. How's your energy?
I'll take a look, sure.
No more than I expected from a man. Interesting. You're sticking. How's your energy?
For goodness sake, be reasonable. I know you can hear me, now open this door.
What's going on?
Dr. Higgs and Dr. Loken have decided to protest your appointment as father's successor. They've taken control of the bioscience security systems and cut off our food supply.
Oh, great. Like I don't have enough problems.
Oh, great. Like I don't have enough problems.
Well, I'm sorry you've been inconvenienced, but solving personnel issues is part of an administrator's job.
Is there a way I can communicate with them?
As a matter of fact, there is. I can unlock the maintenance tunnel that leads to the bioscience observation room. From there, you should be able to communicate with Higgs and Logan. If you can't reason with them, you can use this holotape to access the command functions on the observation room terminal. That should give you some options. Just please, try to talk to them first. Use violence only as a last resort.
No way to pick this.
Here we are. Just give me a moment. There, it's unlocked.
Movement detected.
That's it.
Okay, that's pretty good. I'm impressed.
Yes. Got it.
Scan is detecting sentient life. Alert level elevated.
It's not trouble?
There are stories. Some big contraption that's being built out there in the Commonwealth.
A bit off.
Nice.
The doors are locked since Defense Protocol 1!
Aha! I thought I heard something. Made it past the guards, Impressive.
Hey, Doc.
If you've come to change our minds, then you're wasting your time.
Can we talk about this?
Father chose not to talk to the Directorate before anointing you his successor. So how about I follow his fine example?
I'm not a patient person, Dr. Higgs.
Unlike you, Dr. Loken and I are very patient. We have more than enough food to stay locked in here, as long as is necessary. You and the others will go hungry long before we do.
You're a stubborn fool, and you're not gonna like how this ends.
Nor will you. You leave us here. Everyone else will starve, because you were too stubborn to refuse Father's appointment. Remove us by force, and everyone will fear and despise you. I'm afraid you lose either way. Father's heir apparent. He made it past your impenetrable defenses.
What if he got that far?
Combat initiated.
Notice anything
We are
suspicious?
still in control.
The insensitivity of my...
It's over, Dr. Higgs.
What do you plan to do now? kill us and take the key? Go on then. Prove how right we were.
This has gone on long enough. Open the door now.
No. I refuse. Now do your worst.
Enough. Have you lost your mind, Lawrence? I'll do it. I'll open the door.
Max, no.
It's over, Lawrence. And you're a fool if you can't see that. Now, unless you intend to shoot me, please stand aside while I put an end to this.
Future generations will remember this decision, Max. I'll make sure of it.
I suggest we confine ourselves to quarters until our fate's decided. We can at least face the consequences with our dignity intact.
What choice do we have?
Excuse me, Doctor.
Bravo. I admit I was fearing for the worst, but I can see that I underestimated you.
What do you mean you feared the worst?
I just didn't want to see anyone get hurt. There is one further matter to discuss. Obviously, some kind of disciplinary action must be taken here. The question of what form it takes is up to you.
Put them on probation. Limit their access to quarters and non-working areas.
That's more than fair. I'll see to it that everyone's notified.
Sounds fair.
I'll take that holotape back. I also wanted to offer you something as a more personal expression of gratitude. I know that your work often takes you to the surface where supplies are scarce. I gathered these items together for you. I think you'll find them useful.
Yes, thank you, Doctor. I think that will be all for now.
But I haven't quite finished.
I believe we're done now. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
I understand mass fusion was a success, despite interference from the Brotherhood of Steel.
The job is done. That's what matters.
For the moment, yes. The Brotherhood's intervention must be placed in a larger context, however, given their penchant for hoarding technology. Future conflict with them is guaranteed. We are, after all, keepers of the most advanced technology in the Commonwealth, if not beyond. It also cannot go unnoticed that there were concerns within the Institute about your allegiances. I, of course, never doubted your commitment to our cause. But by directly confronting the Brotherhood, I think you've put some others at ease. I'm proud of you. Regardless, the Brotherhood is an issue for the future, and we must focus on the present. And look at me, rambling on like the old man I am. I'm wasting time. You're needed elsewhere at once.
Oh, good. Here I was afraid I'd have nothing to do.
Very funny. There's something that needs your immediate attention. This situation, I'm afraid, is something of your creation, however unintentional.
What do you mean by that? What's happened?
Well, while you were assisting Dr. Fillmore, a second team was sent out to invite someone from the Commonwealth to join the Institute. Apparently, there was some miscommunication, and this individual called for help, which arrived in the form of your Minutemen. My understanding is that no shots have been fired. I would like it to stay that way. I need you to go there and speak to your Minutemen gathered outside. Insist that they stand down at once. Dr. Thompson is on site, and he will be your primary contact. I know you can resolve this situation, but it is of paramount importance that this special individual be brought to the Institute immediately.
I'm not going to betray the Minutemen.
I'm not asking you to. I expect that since these people have listened to you so far, they will continue to listen. Make them see reason, but please hurry. If fighting breaks out, it will be difficult to stop.
Son.
Perhaps someday our sins can reclaim the Commonwealth.
Have you seen J522 around? He didn't show up for duty today.
Nice work bringing that rogue synth back.
I wouldn't want it any other way. I like having you close.
Hi.
Yes? Yeah?
What's going on here?
You're an unexpected surprise. We could use the backup. These Institute bastards aren't getting away. They'll have to go through us without it. We don't know quite what we're up against. It's good you're here to help. How did you hear about this?
You've done good work.
Thank you. So, how do you want to play this? We thought about trying to lure him out here, since it'd be easier to kill him. But then we realized we probably ought to storm the place, to make sure they can't disappear on us. That makes sense, right? So, you want to lead the charge?
What do you know about the person who lives here?
Not too much.
Going on here?
You're an unexpected surprise. These, we don't know quite...
Blah, blah, blah. You've done good work.
Thank you. So, but then we realized that makes sense, right?
What do you know about the person who lives here?
Not too much. Wallace is his name. Kind of an egghead type, but real squirrely. Keeps to himself. We've checked in on him every now and then, but he didn't seem to want the company. So, we moving in or what?
Have your men hold their ground. I'll go in and assess the situation.
I don't think that's a good idea. We have to act now, or else we risk not only letting them get away, but taking one of ours with them. I wouldn't wish that fate on anyone. Are you gonna lead us in there, or what?
I'm giving you an order, soldier.
Maybe you don't understand. This ain't the military, and I don't have to take orders from you. Why are you so against this? You do know which side you're on, don't you?
You don't have all the information. I do. And I'm telling you, this isn't what it looks like. That man's not in danger.
I hope this plan works.
You'd better be right. If you're not, that man's life is on your head. I'll have my men stand down. But you'd better get in there and make sure you're right.
Doctor.
Oh, thank God you're here. I was starting to worry we might not make it out of this mess.
Let's focus on getting back.
I couldn't agree more. I know he's potentially important to Phase 3 and all, but I'm not sure it's worth putting ourselves in harm's way.
Why did the Institute send you specifically?
They thought I'd be able to relate to him with my scientific background. I know they've been keeping an eye on him for years. Not sure how they originally found him, but probably don't want to know. But once they realized how smart he was and what an asset he could be for Phase 3, they watched pretty closely. I think they even fed him scientific material from time to time to see how good he was, you know, testing him, to see if he was Institute material. Let's just get Wallace and get out of here.
No argument from me. Let's go.
Right. There's just, well, there's a slight problem with that. He doesn't want to go with us. I was thinking, maybe you could try and talk to him.
Any advice on how to talk to him?
Don't make him angry. Let him know we're not going to hurt him. In fact, his life would improve considerably.
Mr. Wallace, I'm here to talk to you.
You're another one of them, aren't you? Are you a robot?
Don't be ridiculous. Of course I'm not a robot.
That's exactly what a robot would say. I've heard all the stories. I know exactly what happens to people when the Institute shows up. Well, it's not happening to me.
What can I say to convince you that we're not going to hurt you?
That you're leaving and never coming back.
Just shut up and listen to me. We're not here to hurt you. But if you make this difficult, you're going to regret it.
Okay, all right. What do you want from me? Why are you here?
It's important, and it'll benefit you. Just trust me.
You can't just barge in here and insist that I'm not even sure what. Please, tell me something about what's going on.
The Institute has an engineering problem that your scientific expertise could help solve. In exchange for helping us out, you'd be granted access to the most advanced research facility imaginable. Whatever research you wanted to perform, anything, it's possible there. I promise. You'd be safe and secure in a way that's completely impossible anywhere else.
You have a better option than what we're offering you?
No. No, I guess I don't. Okay, fine. I'll go.
Okay. I think we've got this under control now. Thanks. I mean, thanks for the assist.
You're gonna bring him in immediately, right?
Oh, yeah. Don't want him to start second-guessing the decision. I'll see you back in the Institute.
Sean.
Ah, there you are. I cannot express how pleased I am. Our new guest is familiarizing himself with his surroundings. Yet he's already pointed out several inefficiencies in our methods. With his help, Phase 3 will be ready in no time. And it's all thanks to you.
Well, maybe it's because I'm the only one who seems to actually be doing anything.
Come now. Countless hours have been spent building and readying the reactor. True, you have endured some of the more dangerous missions. Such is the price of leadership. There is one more part for you to play, and I think you might enjoy it. It is time to announce our presence to the Commonwealth, to request that they do not interfere with our plans. You should be the one to do it.
Right. Because no one up there suspects the Institute exists.
This is not a joke. There's been too much posturing by too many groups. The world needs to know that we are in power and the Commonwealth is ours. As the incoming director, it is your responsibility to lead, to establish that place for the Institute's future. Please take this seriously. We've prepared some remarks for you to record. Once you're finished, we'll broadcast them to the entire Commonwealth. Use the microphone here and follow this script. It's quite simple. I'm sure you'll do fine, Father.
For years now, you have suspected that the Institute still exists. That we are among you. It is true. But it is not the whole truth. We're here. And we are. Here to help. Our superior technology represents the future of the Commonwealth. Today, we activate our nuclear reactor, ensuring that we will persevere long after the world above ground ceases to exist. Ensuring that mankind has a future. We have no desire to interfere in the unimportant details of your daily lives. We simply insist that you do not interfere with Institute operations. To do so would result in unnecessary difficulties for all parties. Rest easy. Know that the future is in safe hands, and that mankind will thrive under our guidance. Sean.
Well, that was interesting. Perhaps not what we originally intended, but it will certainly get your point across. Now it's time to make sure that everyone hears it. How would you feel about making a little trip to Diamond City?
What do you want with Diamond City?
Nothing with the city itself. This is a bit of a shortcut, actually. The radio station in Diamond City is listened to by many in the Commonwealth. If we'd like the people to hear what we have to say, it's the best way to reach them. Before we preempt their broadcast, we need to ensure it reaches the maximum range possible. I've been assured that the necessary parts are on site. You'll just need to install them to boost the broadcasting power. Report back when you're done. We should be ready by then.
Do some fixing up.
Hey, I'll be right back.
Let's try this. Maybe this goes here?
and you go.
Son,
Enjoy your trip to the big city. It's done then? The transmitter has been modified.
if we're gonna turn this thing on, let's get to it.
Yes, I do believe it's time. I'll let you do the honors. This, my friends, is the moment we've all worked towards. After all your effort, the time has finally come to start our reactor. No longer will we be forced to compromise to survive. No more will we need worry about outpacing our resources. My father and I couldn't be more proud of what you have helped us accomplish. And we look forward to achieving even greater things in the future. The Institute is now truly mankind's best hope. Thank you. All of you. Hello, Father. I hope your time in the Institute has been enjoyable. Our advances will, in time, change the world. It's almost hard to believe. After all those years of hard work, here we are. We've arrived. Look what you've made possible.
The job's done. That's what matters.
It's almost hard to believe. After all those years of hard work, here we are.
Stupid, oh.
What you've...
Enough.
The job's done. That's what matters.
It's almost hard to believe. After...
The job's done.
Don't look. There's more. The director.
Hi, Doc.
When the lights go down...
The Institute's a big place. It might take a while to learn where everything is.
There's no need to gloat. Man enough to admit the loss.
Synth unit, you were scheduled for maintenance duty in SRB last night. Anything you'd like to report?
Nothing to report, sir. I carried out my duties.
As usual.
Dr. Ao saw you accessing a terminal. You know you are not permitted to access terminals in that section. Is Dr. Ao mistaken?
Yes. I mean, no, he's not. But I was only...
What is it? Were you or weren't you accessing a terminal in SRB?
I was, but I swear it's not what it sounds like. I was cleaning the terminal and it switched on by mistake. I was just shutting it down.
Was that a stutter? Have you developed a defect, Unit? Maybe you need to be reset.
Sir, I assure you that won't be necessary. It won't happen again.
See that it doesn't. You don't want me to tell you twice. Now get back to your duties.
It must make you proud to see all that Father has done. All that he has built.
There was a situation last night. I'll come and find you.
All systems nominal.
May I be the first to welcome you, sir. We're looking forward to working with you.
Let's just get down to business.
Yes, of course.
Right now, we're all here because it's finally time to stand up for ourselves.
Let's not be dramatic, Justin.
There's nothing dramatic about it. We're in a position to push back, to assert ourselves here. That's what we've talked about all along.
To bring you up to speed, obviously there are groups in the Commonwealth that stand in opposition to the Institute's goals. With the reactor now online, we have the ability to not only expand synth production, but to project power to a much greater degree.
I'm sure the reactor will improve everyone's life. It's a great accomplishment.
Yes, but it's not just that. The Directorate has agreed that steps must be taken to ensure our safety in the long run.
Let's not beat around the bush. The Directorate has agreed that the Brotherhood of Steel needs to be eliminated.
As the incoming director, we felt it important to inform you of the decision and get your thoughts on it. So, where do you stand?
I think the last thing the Institute needs now is to make things worse. We should be trying to avoid conflict, not starting it.
I would love to see that big airship fly off over the horizon, but it's not gonna happen. The conflict is already upon us. Unless we end it now, it's only going to get worse.
We really don't have a choice. If we're to emerge from this the victors, we need to move quickly. As director, it's up to you and how we focus our efforts in achieving this goal. We'd like your input on what direction we should take. Do we increase synth production or focus on weapons development?
I've seen enough to know that weapons are the key to winning wars. Let's focus on weapons development.
As you wish. The Advanced Systems folks will get to work immediately. Thank you very much for your time, sir. That's all we have for the moment. I believe Father wished to speak with you once our meeting concluded.
At last, we have power adequate to our needs.
Son.
There you are. You've met with the Director. I assume they made their intentions known? It was difficult for them to reach a decision to engage in open hostility. What about you? You agree with their decision?
There's no good answer. Taking action puts us at risk, but inaction could be deadly.
And yet, as a leader, you must make those hard choices. You know, Father, it's no secret that you worked with the railroad in order to push this schools. The depth of your involvement with them has been called into question repeatedly. I'm sure you can guess by whom. The question is, where do you stand with them now? Do you count them amongst your allies?
How I feel about them isn't important.
No, it is important. It's the only thing that matters right now. For the Institute's position in the Commonwealth to be secure, the railroad must be eliminated. Completely. As our primary above-ground operative and someone who has had previous contact with the railroad, you are in the best position to carry this out. So what I'm getting at, simply, is this. Are you willing to destroy them?
I won't do that to them.
Even knowing that they would kill all of us, you included, to get what they want. I'm sorry, but consider this an order. It must be done. I'll expect a report when they've been eliminated.
John.
The railroad has left us with no other option. Remember that. It's unfortunate that it's come to this, but there's really no other way. It's unfortunate that it's come to this. There's really no other way.
Hold up.
On. My scanners must be malfunctioning.
And all the loot I can carry.
Hostile sensor reading detected.
How's it going? Type it right, public occurrences. Are overrated anyway.
Hold.
No problem.
Drummer boy said that Deacon was a synth.
I don't know. Maybe.
What? You don't believe Drum?
Deacon's face has been alive many times. Every so often, boom, new identity. It's hard to keep track. Maybe under all that, he's a synth. Or maybe not.
He's a synth. I'm telling you.
Listen, he may not even be alive. Tinker said he spent a year as a ghoul. I shit you not.
Bullshit.
Someone said after one of Deacon's face jobs, he was a woman. But I think he was just messing with me.
There's no way Deacon is a woman.
Well, the point is, no one knows who or what Deacon really is.
Hey there.
We've heard some very disturbing things about you. That you've been to the Institute. That you're actually working with those monsters. You're lucky we don't shoot you on sight.
The Institute has ordered me to kill you. All of you.
I guess they consider us a real threat after all. I suppose we should be flattered. So really, the question is, what are you going to do about it?
You're alive, so what do you think?
I think you didn't answer the question. Things have progressed faster than we expected. The Institute. You need to stall them. Buy time any way you can. That's all we can do. Good luck.
Not enough. Surely you can do better than that.
Agreed. It's time for a gamble. A desperate one at that. It's clear you have the Institute's complete trust, and any story you come up with won't be contradicted. We're doing everything we can to keep what remains of our organization alive until we assault the Institute. Fortunately, Tom has come up with a potential way to do it. It's a fusion pulse charge. Tinker Tom's rigged it to take out the reactor and anything else within a few hundred yards of it.
Listen to me. My son is dying. They want me to take over the Institute. We can find a way to work together. To free the synths.
There's no middle ground with this. Would you risk death to save a synth or not?
Isn't there some other way?
Pam believes their destruction is absolutely necessary. But the Institute isn't just populated by diabolical scientists. Families live there. Children. If we destroy them, we're going to evacuate more than just synths. But those that can't or won't evacuate would die. It's something each one of us must come to terms with.
I'm sorry. I can't do that.
Our final analysis indicates the Institute is far more formidable than we ever feared or imagined. The Institute will never let their slaves go without a fight.
Listen to me. My son is dying. They want me to take over the Institute. We can find a way to work together. To free the synths.
There's no middle ground with this. Would you risk death to save a synth or not?
You may actually be completely crazy.
The plan is to save as many synths as possible. And this is what everyone signed on for.
Shit, this isn't working. Time to die.
Huh. Deacon vouched for you. I knew I shouldn't have trusted him. Or you.
Follow me.
We're not going
Sure,
down
let's
without
go.
a fight. What a letdown.
Processing. Unknown human entity. Your arrival was not calculated.
Well, I'm here.
Preliminary adjustments to statistical models complete. Commencing introduction. I was, am, and will most likely be Pam. Predictive Analytic Machine.
Do you work for the Railroad?
Yes. My goals and the Railroad organization have a high degree of correlation. They provide data. I provide first-order approximations of the behaviors of all residents of the region, designated Commonwealth. Rephrasing. I predict the future.
That's hard to believe.
Your skepticism is valid. Caution. Biological life forms behave erratically, unpredictably. All output subject to an extremely high margin of error.
Good to know.
I urge you to disregard all predictions. Operation complete. You are a rogue variable. No current or previous models predict your presence or existence. Query, What is your point of origin?
I'm from Vault 111, if that's what you mean.
Accessing. Vault 111. Cryo Vault. Believed destroyed. Conversation terminated. Pending construction of new probability matrix. Rephrasing. Goodbye.
This is just a fancy way of saying you're looting everything you can get your hands on.
Got it. Broken.
back.
Need something?
This is just a fancy way of saying you're looting everything you can get your hands on.
What's that noise? This calls for a leader.
Safety off. I think you're coming.
Hey there.
Yes?
The Institute is my life. I hope it'll be yours too.
I wouldn't be here if not for you, son.
Sean.
So, the work is done. I am sorry. I know it was likely difficult for you.
Nope. Not a problem at all.
I regret that it came to this, even if you don't. There was just no way to compromise with those people. There is obviously one final threat the Institute faces.
There's just no end to this, is there?
There is, and we've almost reached it. Just one last hurdle. The Brotherhood of Steel covets technology, and has made it clear that we cannot peacefully coexist. They will eventually come for us, and attempt to take what we've spent so long creating. We need to destroy them, before they can destroy us.
Destroy them? What exactly do you mean?
I mean we eliminate all Brotherhood forces in the Commonwealth. But the problem with the Brotherhood of Steel goes beyond the edges of the Commonwealth. It's not enough to destroy them here. There are more of them out there in the world, Father. And they too will come for us.
You have something in mind if that happens.
I'd like to prevent it from happening in the first place. We will show them that if they interfere with us, the very technology they value so highly will be turned against them. We will teach them that we can appear at a moment's notice, wherever we please, and they cannot ever stop us. They will know better than to ever interfere with us again.
And if we fail, we're just making things worse for ourselves.
We won't fail. Dr. Watson should be in the lab. He will explain the details to you. Time is of the essence.
Sean.
I'm so proud of all we've accomplished. And what lies ahead of us once the Brotherhood is gone.
There's gotta be another way.
The Brotherhood of Steel covets technology, and has made it clear that we cannot peacefully coexist.
I'm guessing that diplomacy isn't on Elder Maxon's mind.
If only it were that simple. Tell me, what would you do?
So these synths replace people? How?
Ah, yes, that's true. Very well. Do what needs to be done. But above all, come back safely.
I can't express how truly humbling it is to stand at your
From what I hear, that rogue synth at Libertalia was a real menace. Glad it's back in the grounds.
This is it.
So, you're a synth. Is that right?
I'm a bit surprised that you don't realize that by now.
Tell me about the mission.
Your mission is simple. You'll need this. If everything goes according to our plans, this mission will place us squarely on the road to victory.
I'm ready.
Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
Nice work bringing that road synth back.
Sir.
How dare you? How dare you betray the Brotherhood? Coward. Stand aside. I'll deal with you in a moment.
The Institute are under new management. Me. You can trust us now.
The Institute will stop at nothing to further their own ends. Millions, perhaps even billions, died because science outpaced man's restraint. I am not prepared to allow the Institute to continue this line of experimentation. And I don't appreciate being betrayed by my own soldiers.
Synths. Coursers.
Attack! I'll show you what happens to traitors!
What did you find?
Hi.
Well done. We have a lot of data to analyze in the wake of your mission.
Are we done?
Indeed. But I need you to view this from my perspective. Once you've entered the Institute, we expect to lose contact, so it's imperative you remember everything I'm about to tell you. Brotherhood soldiers take responsibility for their actions and move on. I expect no less out of you. From this day forward, you are forbidden to set foot on the Prydwen, or speak to anyone from the Brotherhood of Steel. Should you choose to ignore me, know you'll be fired upon immediately. Do we understand each other?
Can't we move past this? The Institute wants the same things you do. We can find a way to work together.
Very well. Return to the Prydwen, and we'll decide what needs to be done.
Hello, Sean.
Ah. There you are. I've already heard the news. But of course you wouldn't be here if it weren't a success. I'm glad it worked, but I'm glad you're safe.
It's all over.
Ah. But it's really not. It's just beginning for you.
Sean.
The Institute is in your hands now. Lead them well. Allie has always been loyal to the Institute. And to me. You can rely on her for help. Once I'm gone, it's all up to you.
Isn't there some other way? Another treatment that can help you?
Nothing permanent, no. The inevitable could be delayed, but at increasingly terrible cost, I simply decided it wasn't worth it.
Please, don't go.
Don't worry about me. You need to look ahead. Focus on the future. Our time together has been strange, hasn't it? I spent years wondering what you were like. Thinking about all we missed out on. I want you to know that I'm grateful for the time we've had.
I don't know what to say.
Shh. It's all right.
Goodbye, Sean.
Thank you. Father, thank you. Mother, you've helped a boy achieve his dreams. I think I'd like to sleep now.
I've lost Sean. All over again. I close my eyes. I see my life before all of this. Before the bombs. Everything can change in an instant, and the future you plan for yourself shifts, whether or not you're ready. At some point, it happens to all of us. This wasn't the world I wanted, but it was the one I found myself in. The Commonwealth. My home. Ripped apart and put back together. I hoped I could find my family, cheat time, make us whole again. The way we were. But now I know. I know I can't go back. I know the world has changed. That the road ahead will be hard. This time, I'm ready. Because I know war. War never changes. Hey.
Lead on.
Huh?
Really, it's no trouble.
How are you feeling about things?
I can't believe you'd do that to him.
Your thoughts?
The Institute builds an underground scientific utopia, and you're their crowning achievement.
Nothing else for now.
Okay?
We are honored to welcome you here.
Excuse me, Allie.
Don't tell me. He's gone, isn't he? I'm very sorry. I know this must be difficult for you.
He mentioned you. Said he always trusted you.
That's very complimentary. Thank you. I hope you'll feel the same going forward. Obviously, the director's quarters are now yours. I'll see to it that Requisitions is restocked and have them add in some additional items to be used at your discretion. Some of the divisions may still need your help. Consider checking in with them. Good luck, Director.
Whether it's synths or humans, I'm against slavery.
At this point, it's you or it's nothing. Hopefully I can count on you to take care of this.
If the synths want to be free, you should let them. It's as simple as that.
In that case, I'm glad you're on our side.
It's all right. We'll work on this together. Where's everyone else?
I'll see that the necessary steps are taken.
As you were.
Yeah.
Dr. Fillmore.
It feels like the dawn of a new era for the Institute. Now, what can I do for you?
I made a choice. I let the synths go free. It's time to free the synths.
Yes, of course.
You can't be serious.
I know it'll be a difficult adjustment for you, but try to remember that synths aren't people.
Yeah, how unsurprising.
The latest synth generation is just amazing. Those guys in robotics are working miracles. It's a big decision, I know. But it's also a rare and important opportunity. No need to rush to judgment.
But we can't just ignore the question. If a synth can dream, why can't it have a soul? And if a synth has a soul, then it is a living person by every standard we can measure.
Oh, boy.
Oh, a lot of us will have a hard time accepting an outsider as our next director. It won't be easy. Can we maybe talk later?
So, Dr. Fillmore, your thoughts?
As you wish.
Dr. Benet, Your thoughts?
I believe our third-generation synths are sophisticated enough to form social bonds, even familial bonds. It is a living person by every standard we can measure.
Dr. Ao, your thoughts?
What? No! Of course not!
Is there anything I can say that'll change your mind?
No. We can't allow sophisticated Institute technology to fall into the wrong hands.
If the synths want to be free, you should let them. It's as simple as that.
Synths do not want. They might look like human beings, but they're machines.
Moving on. Dr. Secord,
I don't think so, no.
is there anything I can say to make you reconsider?
Not that I'm aware of.
Moving on. Dr. Holdren, it's time to free the synths.
You are persistent, aren't you? To bring you up to speed? Obviously, there are groups in the Commonwealth that stand in opposition to the Institute's goals. And those people are the last remnants of a dying past. The conflict is already upon us. Unless we end it now, it's only going to get worse.
The Institute. Is all this really worth it? Kidnapping. Slavery. Murder. How many people did you infect with FEV for your research?
I don't think anyone really intended that as a course of action, but I don't think we should stop there. I try not to think too much about it. We have more than enough to occupy ourselves here. That Warwick situation was a real mess. But the prospects are very exciting.
Are you threatening me?
I have every confidence you'll make a fine director.
You murdering, kidnapping psychopath! I can't let you live after you murdered that man.
Humanity's future is taking root right here. I hate to send you into harm's way, but in this case, there's no other way around it. You're not exactly off to a great start here. Father was a great man, and he will certainly be missed.
Good riddance. I'm glad he's gone. Dr. Carlin.
If you think you can sabotage our efforts and get away with it, you're very mistaken.
Can't we move past this?
You had better start taking our work more seriously if you intend to have a future here.
Moving on. Dr. Watson, your thoughts?
Seriously? No.
I have something for you.
Sean, personal log March 17, 2286. Dr. Volkert's report is very troubling. The reality can no longer be denied. Unfortunately, Dr. Watson's dementia has gotten worse. It is now only a matter of time until he is no longer fit to work in advanced systems. The project may be delayed for years to come. This leaves me no choice. Drastic action must be taken to ensure things go according to plan.
You want to try for round 2? Let's go!
Sean, personal log, August 9, 2286. The synth replacement for Dr. Evan Watson has performed admirably, and its identity remains a secret even to the SRP. Murdering Dr. Watson was difficult for me, seeing him beg for his life. But to slowly lose your mind, what kind of life would that have been? No, I did the right thing for Dr. Watson, for the future.
Your institute has done some horrible things.
We're well within approved operating parameters. I checked.
Is there anything I can say that'll change your mind?
I'm not sure your proposed safety protocols are going to be sufficient.
You don't understand. How much are you willing to pay to keep breathing, pal?
Okay, fine. Relax.
It's time to free the synths. Last chance. Give me a fair deal, and no one gets hurt.
Okay.
Moving on.
Well, that's unfortunate. Moving on.
That's all for now. Allie.
What can I do for you?
There we go. Dr. Fillmore, Dr. Benet, Dr. Watson, thank you. The others? I'm afraid you all have to die.
This is unacceptable.
I knew you'd turn on us.
I don't think so.
Possibly
No.
justified.
Absolutely unacceptable.
Attack!
Detected.
Dr. Fillmore.
What can I do for you?
Well, it's over. That's that. They're all dead. It's time to free the synths.
If you think I can be intimidated by the likes of you, I'm afraid you are quite mistaken. But we can't just ignore the question. If a synth can dream, why can't it have a soul? And if a synth has a soul, then it is a living person by every standard we can measure.
I certainly don't miss Dr. Ao and his courses looking over my shoulder all day.
Well said. I'll see that the necessary steps are taken.
Very well. I'll leave it in your capable hands.
Once you've acclimated to your new role, we should meet to discuss policy updates.
Everything's ready. It's time. Whatever you're thinking, it doesn't matter. Sean's gone. I have different beliefs and different priorities. I just wanted to talk to you. I'm serious. Your institute has done some horrible things. Kidnapping, slavery, murder.
How many people did you infect with FEV for your research?
People here are real sensitive about synths. What is a synth? They're no different from anyone else. I made a choice. I let the synths go free. Yes. This ends now. You have to stop torturing and killing synths and humans. Whatever action you take here, you'd better be prepared for the consequences. That's all for now. Goodbye.
Moving out.
About time. I'm getting bored.
Hey.
Shoot.
Hey, Piper.
So the Institute's won. Rumor going around is that it's all thanks to you. I suppose you're proud of yourself.
Why are you mad?
Why? You know what this means, right? It means people getting snatched in the night, neighbors turning on each other, and no one left to stop them. Do you really think that's what it means?
The Institute are under new management. Me. You can trust us now.
I appreciate it, Blue, but you're not just getting your trust back. You have to earn it.
Piper, do you trust me?
The choices you've been making, I don't know how anyone with a heart can do things like that.
Kidnapping. Slavery. Murder. It is true. But it is not the whole truth. I made a choice. This ends now. You don't have to worry about them any longer. We're the good guys again. People are starting to realize that.
I can't believe it. Do you know what this means?
The Institute wants the same things you do. We can find a way to work together.
I suppose it does, but... oh, more than that. It means no more kidnappings. No more sleepless nights, terrified your neighbors plotting against you. No more fear. Thanks to you, we don't have to be afraid anymore.
You know, except of Deathclaws and mutants, ferals, ambitious mole rats.
Okay, maybe a couple of things to be afraid of, but you took care of the big one. Welcome to day one of the new Commonwealth.
Father has done
And so it was that the sole survivor of Vault 111 succeeded Sean as director of the Institute, and work began to reform the once corrupt and sinister organization. With the support of Dr. Fillmore, the sole survivor managed to instill equal rights to all Generation 3 synths, and forbid the mistreatment of Commonwealth residents. The kidnappings, murders, and unethical experiments came to a grinding halt. But not before many scientists were killed in a violent purge of the Directorate, unwilling to give up their control of the synths. Although a supporter of synth liberation, the sole survivor chose to go to war with the Railroad, a decision which bewildered many in the Institute. With the promise of the Institute's unconditional surrender, the sole survivor lured Elder Maxon into a trap and replaced him with a synth double. The synth returned to the Pridwin and convinced the rest of the Brotherhood that the Institute's technology posed no real threat to mankind, a decision questioned by no one in the Brotherhood, as soldiers had grown weary of war. Although the choice was extremely questionable for someone professing the humanity and free will of synths, it nevertheless achieved a lasting peace.
Were it not for him.
Shaw.